right, hello and welcome to Carnival Ceen. Today we're doing things a bit different. We're here and I'm so happy to have Kino with me and of course Gerard. Kino is wearing a very different hat today. Of course, he's on Gen XS duties, but still happy to have him to open today's show. We are at the virtual band launch of Gen XS Carnival, and you know, Gerard, tell us a bit more. The theme is Kingdom of the Sun, and it's going to be a vibe.
I'm anticipating it. You know, I've actually been on the road with this band, so I know all the vibes that they're coming with. All right, so you know, Mariah, I'm anticipating. It's a little bit scaled down this year because you know things, the climate, a little bit changed, and of course, this is a nice way to build up for the rest of the season. But Kino obviously is the man to tell us more about what's happening.
Well, he has to work, but with the time he has.
Look at my face, and I'm not gonna say it hot because that's what 2025 is gonna be. Hot. Gen XS presents Kingdom of the Sun. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna be beautiful pageantry at its best. When the sun hits all these costumes in Kingston and St. Andrew, Jamaica, next April is gonna be amazing. Not 7, not 8, not 9.
No.
One more, not 10,
No.
but 11 sections plus a t-shirt section.
What?
And no, hear this. 5 just for the ladies. 5 for the ladies and gentlemen, and then 4 the man then. The gentlemen on the road, 1 exclusive section for the males.
Really?
11 sections, plus a t-shirt, vibes, a supreme experience on the road.
Yeah.
Barista style breakfast, ultra premium alcohol beverages when we drink responsibly. Thanks to Smirnoff, who is our tight sponsor this year.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Kingdom of the Sun.
Yeah, but I don't want him to give away everything, you know, because the viewers are going to get a taste of that. I'm going to be talking to the sponsors. I'm going to be talking to the ambassadors, talking to the masqueraders. So our viewers are in for a very special show.
And I'm going to talk to some of the people who are here.
Oh,
Because they
you're going to be roaming.
of course. You know, I always roam. I like to get the ambience. I like to interact with the crowd. You know, that's my profession, really.
All right, so we're going to take a break and bring them back to all of the action. Don't want to keep you out of the action. Hope you enjoy.
Don't like when we buy expensive clothes, you know. I go party, let me party. Backstage, general or VIP. Party, don't stop.
Tell me what you're anticipating from Gen XS this year.
Well, this year, obviously, I want to see the wonderful costumes of the vibrant colors, the great experience and new experiences from them.
Tell me what made you want to be at this band launch.
Well, it's the event to go to. I mean, there's nothing else happening tonight. The best band launch.
Yeah. And you know, what are you anticipating from Gen XS, the experience overall for Carnival 2025?
Well, I guess we'll have to see. I expect nothing but great things from Gen X because, I mean, they've been marketing well. So, I mean, I expect excellent things from them.
What made you want to be here with Gen X?
I want to see the costume and my brother who's the one who made me want to jump with Gen X.
Yeah, what is it like, the experience with Gen X overall?
It was really nice. The vibe on the road, chef kiss 10 out of 10.
What made you want to be at this band launch?
I had to see what they're coming with. Last band launch, they came with fire, so I have to see if they're coming back with the same energy again.
Tell me about the experience with Gen XS as a band overall. What is it like? What does it mean to you?
Ah, man. It means a lot because they bring some things that other bands in Jamaica, they don't bring. Like, let's say Immortals, for example. Immortals, they bring so much energy, so much vibe, so much fun to Jamaica.
We go pay, but we love it when it's free. Good food and drinks in a cooler. Put the party on my shoulder. Cause we outside from long time.
From the road to the costumes to the vibes, trust me, every Gen Xer is in for an exceptional experience, and I promise you that. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present Kingdom of the Sun, 1X and his Gen XS.
Hands up, let me see a finger. Up, up, let me see a finger. You don't have a ring, then bend for the camera. You to bend, 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 you to bend. You don't have a ring, girl, bend for the camera. You to bend, 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 you to bend. You don't have a ring, girl, bend for the camera. But my man and my man and my man and my man and my man, just stop. Nah, but my man and my man and my man and my man and my man, just show me your finger. But my man and my man and my man and my man and my man, just stop. Nah, but my man and my man and my man and my man and my man, just show me your finger. Let him chain up your head and sister. If you love his ring on the finger. Short outside with my girls this summer. You don't have a ring, then they don't have a mister. Hands up, let me see a finger. Up, up, let me see a finger. You don't have a ring, then bend for the camera. You to bend, 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 you to bend. You don't have a ring, girl, bend for the camera. You to bend, you to bend, you to bend, you to bend. And they don't have a mister. Hands up, let me see a finger. Up, up, let me see a finger. You don't have a ring, then bend for the camera. You to bend, 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 you to bend. You don't have a ring, girl, bend for the camera.
Yeah, so after seeing the costumes, what do you think about Gen XS 2025? Have they outdone themselves?
It's as usual, Gen XS will always have the better costumes. I am ready for the road this time around. Last year I wore a costume, I probably not wear a I'm joking. You know I'm wearing a costume. Love them, love all of the variations we have, and I just know that this time we have everything down pat.
Tell me which costume that you're going to wear. Give me colors, describe it.
I can't tell you yet because I don't make up my mind yet. And then in truth and in fact, I never decide my costume. My girlfriend always does that for me. So yeah, man.
How much would you grade Gen XS?
Like above 100, I don't think you can pass. Like, if you're 10 or 100, that's it. Gen XS all the way. You know, one XS. We do everything in XS because we're Gen XS.
Tell me, how much would you grade Gen XS on their ball launch this year?
100, not less, not less. 100.
Tell me about your experience with Gen XS in the past couple of years. How has it been for you?
Okay, so it's always fun. It's always a vibe. I love how everybody just be themselves. Like nobody not judge nobody on the road. Oh, and by the way, them Juve, lit, love it. Road march, love it. Everything.
All right, cool. Have you chosen which costume you're going to be?
Not yet. Just like so good, so good.
So many options to choose from.
There are too many options, But we're kind of leaning somewhere, but wait to see.
I see one and then I think I want this, and then I see the next one and I'm just like, maybe that. So too much.
I shot outside with my girls this summer. You don't have a ring, then they don't have a mister.
The road, jumping up on the road, walking up on the road, so in love with the road.
All right, well, we're having a good time here today, and I'm so happy that you, Rushcam, can join me. You are one of Gen XS ambassador. So talk to me about that collaboration. First of all, why did you choose Gen X?
I chose Gen X because Gen X is the carnival band of Jamaica. Like there are X's come, X's go, but there's only one X in Jamaica that is worth going back to over and over again, and that's Gen XS. I like that they stay true to what carnival is, and they merge it with the soca and the dance hall, and just the entire experience is really premium.
Yeah, tell me a bit about your role as ambassador. What are you required to do?
So I'm not only an ambassador, but I'm in charge of the influencer marketing.
Wow.
Right? So in doing that, we are 100% committed to ensuring that our followers and our audience, they get the full Gen X experience through us and through our lens. So it's content, it's attending events, it's, you know, in an authentic way and a natural way, just merging the two, my brand, their brand, and coming together to make a good soup.
All right, now I'm sitting with Brianna. She is one of Gen XS's ambassador and, of course, social media influencer. So what are we in store for this season? Because I know Gen X has prominence when it comes to social media. Y'all are everywhere.
So first of all, this is the first year that our section in Tribe in
Trinidad is actually a part of Gen X in Jamaica, so that's a pretty big deal. We're
Yes.
so proud to have Electra here. Electra is my baby of 5 years, our baby of 5 years. So
You
you'll
claimed
see
it. You own that.
It's a group of 6 girls, and then we also have our new addition. So all these Electra girls that come together, we party together, we create content together. So you have to look forward to that for sure, because the girls are so vibrant and so fun and going to bring so much fun to the Jamaican carnival scene.
Yeah. You know, when you say content, I kind of like, because I work in the media and I try to do content on my own, right? And it's a lot of work. So can you tell our viewers, you know, like, let's just say today's content day and we're going to shoot, like, the work that really goes into that? Because I think people just think y'all just take a picture and
A
post.
video and uploading it,
Tell me.
So for my angle, it's a bit different because I mostly post content from work because I'm a vet, right? So my content is a lot of going back and reviewing clips and editing and going over what I've seen and blah, 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 right? In terms of general content days now, this is the girls, for example, getting together to make sure we shoot all of the sponsorships that we have or any fun ideas that we may have, editing that, doing it over and over again, making sure it's perfect, shooting our merch, our Electra merch, you know, things like that take a lot of work. And then the Gen XS team is so good at it. I have to give them a shout out because their content is so consistent, even in the off season. And truly, I don't know how they do it. I'm gonna tell
and
you,
the
I know how
quality
they do
is
some of
really
it,
good.
I don't know how they do all of it.
All right, so now I'm hanging out with Shanique Singh. She is one of the ambassadors for Gen XS. Shanique, tonight was a blast. I saw so many different ambassadors, you know, so many social media influencers. Talk to me a bit about your role when it comes to Gen XS.
So my role is really promoting the brand, particularly to my audience. So I would have a good following of young ladies who are interested in pageantry, who are interested in medical school, because those are the things that, you know, that I'm about.
Yeah.
And so I think my role is really to share with them the whole Jamaican carnival experience and let them know that, hey, even though, you know, you're a pageant girly, even though you're a med school girly or you're in university, you can still let loose and have fun on the road for carnival.
Yeah, do you find a lot of people reaching out to you from those different spheres of life? Like, you know, doctors saying, hey, Shanique, I want to play mass, you know, tell me a bit more?
Yep, I definitely do. Not only my friends who are now doctors, but other doctors who might just graduate school and they would ask me, hey, when is band launch? Are you coming to Trinidad Carnival? You know, they ask me a lot of different questions about it.
And since you've been in this role, how has it helped you to network? Because you just said Trinidad and Tobago, and I know you've been there numerous times. You all have a presence there when it comes to Carnival. How has it helped you and, you know, your network?
Right, so it definitely helped me to have a greater appreciation for what Carnival is about, because, you know, it's not really, it didn't originate from Jamaica, and so going to the motherland, Trinidad, it really helped me to have a greater appreciation of what it is about. But at the same time, I still appreciate that Jamaican niceness that is involved in Carnival, you know.
Well, I'm hanging out with Nadine from Smirnoff. I was just telling her how much I love a Smirnoff Black, but you can never go wrong with any of the flavors. We're here at the Gen XS virtual band launch, having a good time, and I know a lot of the patrons are enjoying the Smirnoff.
Yes.
Talk to me about, you know, the partnership.
All right, so, well, I'm glad you're enjoying Smirnoff, and I'm glad you're a fan. I absolutely am a fan, too. So, so Gen XS and Smirnoff has been partners for the last 2 years. In fact, the parent company for which both ourselves and Rum Stripe are a part of, Red Stripe, has been partnering with Gen XS for the last 3 years, from 2022.
But why Gen XS?
Well, Gen XS is a new kid on the block, so to speak.
Glamour, glitter.
You know, Smirnoff is an international brand, and they also exist in other markets. So we have what we call the Smirnoff Carnival experience, and we have partnered with Gen X before to award a winner and a friend to go to Miami Carnival. And so these are partnerships that we're doing again. So it kind of came home perfectly when the opportunity came to us, because we've sponsored other bands. But, you know, we had the opportunity to do something new and different, and so we chose to do Gen XS and extend our partnership, not just in Jamaica, but our reach.
Jody, I want you you to tell our viewers, because they're all around the Caribbean, about your involvement with Gen XS and why?
So, as you know, well, I'm the brand manager for Rum Stripe, right? And Rum Stripe is one of the associate sponsors for Gen XS band this carnival, for next carnival season. So this is actually our second year being with Gen X, yes, and the first year was just really phenomenal. Rum Stripe is the official rum mixed drink for Carnival, so it really just made sense that we partner with them so that we can give the revelers a really good time on the road.
Yeah. And what did you think about the virtual band launch that we just saw? I am blown away by some of the costumes. I'm a bit confused too as to which to choose.
Listen, we'll be glittering and shining on the road, okay? Like, all the costumes were just so, I was just like, which one am I gonna choose? Yeah. So I'm really, really excited for the choices that they did and the designs that they had this year. And the theme is just so fitting, and I thought they brought it to life with the costumes. So you guys will certainly be in for a treat when you see these costumes.
All right, so for Carnival must have good makeup. The ladies come out, they want to look their best, Gabby. They want to feel their best. Because I always say, once I'm looking good,
you feel good.
Yeah, you can't talk to me because I'm the happiest, right? It's a mental thing. So you are one of the directors at Glam Hub, a very popular makeup company in Jamaica. I mean, Gabby, when you say your name, everybody knows who you are.
Oh, thank you.
Talk to me about what your company, the experience it provides when it comes to Carnival, because it's not just makeup, it's an entire experience.
It is a whole experience. And it's so funny because we've come such a long way. But we offer makeup, hair, breakfast, photo shoot, shuttle service. It's like the pre-turn up before you hit the road. It's also a very fun and intimate space where, I think as women, we just love to get ready and get glammed. And for Carnival, it's such an exciting space. So you can think of like the most exotic looks to look out for at Carnival Glam Hub. But we do treat all of our clients like queens, kings and queens like they are.
Yeah.
So we call them our Carnival queens or our Carnival kings, and we treat them like royalty. And that's really what you can experience when you come in. So as you come in, you're greeted, you're offered your cocktail on entry, whether it's tea or a cocktail, and we escort you to your artist. And it's just a fabulous time. So from makeup to getting your hair done, to getting photo shoots, having dressing assistants to help you to get dressed, and then shuttling you from Carnival Glam Hub to wherever you need to be on the road with Gen X.
Well, I'm chatting with Tajay. He is one of the directors at Gen XS, and of course Gen X. You're here with us today. We had the virtual band launch. It was a vibe. What do you think about the turnout, and how grateful are you for the support that you've received year after year?
Man, I think the turnout was really good. Very impressed by the turnout. So we invited, obviously, special invited guests like our sponsors. We also invited some media houses, and we invited some of the folks who pre-registered. So one of the perks of pre-registering is that you get invited to stuff like this, right? So I don't think anybody knew that. So we invited a lot of pre-registrants, and then we invited some of our ambassadors and past masqueraders. Everything. They showed up and showed out. So the support has been immense since we've been here. Since the first time we set foot in Jamaica, said, hey, we're going to do a band here. I felt like we've had some good support, and I'm pretty proud of that.
And the theme for next year's Carnival, I think it really spoke to me. Kingdom of the Sun, all of the glitter, the glamour. That's like it describes me, right?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of the ladies in the crowd. Each time a costume came up, they were shouting. So I'm wondering how many costumes they're gonna model. But talk to us about the theme.
So the theme, Kingdom of the Sun, came up. Mark Christian, who's always in charge of creating the theme name, right? Came up with the theme, and when he does that, myself and Monet, which Monet is one of our marketing managers, we run with it. We wrote this story, wrote the screenplay. The video was directed by Nolan Patterson. It was shot by Jeffrey Charles out of Trinidad, and we put all that together. Mozart Mackenzie out of Trinidad as well did a lot of the graphics, along in conjunction with Nolan. So we have a good team that's working, a professional team that's working on getting this stuff done, because they're all Carnival lovers as well. The theme came about because like I said, Mark came up with the theme idea, and we wanted to do a story that we don't do something that we could tell a story with. So it's about a deity, Eos, that's basically fighting the battle against darkness and negative energy, and she created 9 deities in her image, right? So she did that using the power of the sun, and the theme was supposed to be Lucy based on the fact that Jamaica is a little island in the sun. But when we were writing it and coming up with it, it kind of went this way. So now
But I love it.
it's more like a superhero type of thing,
Yeah,
right?
light over darkness.
Right. Yeah, man, light over darkness all the time. Light
Which can
always wins.
translate. All right, so from one director to another, Mala is with us. You are one of the only female director on Gen XS. Speaks volumes to the quality. So tell us a bit about the experience that masqueraders will be getting come next year.
Okay, thank you for having us, first of all. We're looking to bring quality experiences over quantity. So we're focusing on our Juve experience, our road march, introducing a new distribution process, a larger venue, basically catering to the patrons' culinary experience as well, trying to introduce new options for lunch, a bigger menu.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
People
so
love
we're
their belly.
bringing on some new vendors and partners with us that are more aligned with the quality experience we want to provide to our patrons.
Yeah, that's really good stuff because I'm thinking Carnival Day, I'm hot and sweaty on the road. You want different options,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to hear that. And I know the masqueraders will be as well. One of the things I've always noticed about Gen XS is the fact that you're bringing the top DJs. It's something that a lot of people are talking about. What are we expecting for next year?
Well, Tajay would kill me if I actually told you who he was bringing, because he's the director that basically focuses on the entertainment.
Yeah.
And he really tries to curate a lot of top artists and DJs, which I have to keep secret for now,
But
unfortunately.
it just means that you are going to be topping what we saw last year.
Absolutely. The same or better is what we strive for every year, yes.
Well, director after director, now I have with me Matthew. He is, as I said, one of the directors at Gen XS and Gen X. Matthew, talk to me now a bit about the growth of Gen X, because I remember when you all just got started, a little baby, and we're here now where some of the top influencers in Jamaica, they want to be a part of it. The top DJs are not saying no, they want to be associated with Gen XS. It must feel good about the growth, right?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good with the growth. I want to be fully transparent about Gen X,
Please.
right? So, Gen X is it's a storied brand. What I like, the term I use to describe it is tenured. So, what I mean by that is Gen X was actually founded in like 1999, right before 2000. Okay, it was run by a guy by the name of Gregory Antoni. He's from Trinidad, did an amazing job. And what happened was, he was looking to move on to other things, and the band, I don't want to say it took a dip, but it was kind of stagnant.
Yeah.
So, we saw it as an opportunity to kind of revive something that was, was always at the top. So we took it over in 2019, and I think that the growth has been...
2019, that's COVID.
No, COVID is 2020. So let me tell you how that story goes. So 2019, we take the band over, right? We rebrand it. We almost changed the name, right? We didn't do that. But, the cornerstone of our strategy has really been, hey, listen, if we're doing anything, we're doing best in class, right? We're not sparing any expense. Anything we're doing, it has to be the top, right? So if we're getting a DJ, this man has to be the best DJ. He has to be able to prove it. So if it's a designer, and I'll say it, I think we've always had just the best designers. We've always had the best costumes. I don't think I've ever been in a year where I thought that we didn't have the best costumes. In Jamaica, we've always had the best costumes. It hasn't been close. In Miami, we've always had the best costumes, but they have some more bands in Miami that the guys they're creative, they're good. I'm not bashing anybody down here. I think they're doing well, but they're not from a costuming standpoint. I think that's kind of where we rule the road.
Yeah.
That is just like what we do.
So the band is officially launched, Mariah and viewers. And of course, so many people have seen what they like, what they don't like, what they are going to enjoy. And there are so many. You pick your costume yet?
I'm confused. I told the viewers that. I'm a bit confused right now. I need at least 7 working days
Yeah.
process, and then I'm going to find the best one.
All right. What you thought about the overall band launch?
I thought everything was absolutely beautiful. I loved the turnout. I had a good time chatting with a lot of the ambassadors,
Yeah.
influencers, finding out about how they create content and all of that. Spoke to the directors. So I think overall everything seems organized and we're in for a big bad 2025.
All right, I think so too, and I'm looking forward to see what it has to come, what it has to offer, what 2025 with Jeanette Says Jamaica has to offer. All right, people. So thanks for tuning in. This has been a special edition of Carnival Scene from Mariah, myself, of course, and Keno Johnson, who's somewhere around here, the maestro.
He's working.
Oh yeah, as always. We want to say thank you for tuning in, and of course, we'll see you in the next episode. All right.
Bye.
The road